What do you do when a franchise is running out of steam? You just add 1,000 characters, apparently. It feels like one of the Star Wars battles where there's 20 different pilots talking over each other. But if they wanted you to actually care about all of them.
It's all dark and horny at 12 o'clock.
Ironically, Frozenempire needs to let it go before this franchise becomes offensively bad. Yeah, Afterlife was good, but you know what comes after life? Nothing. So, let's just stop. Anyway, the Spengler family are back in New York. They've got the firehouse. They're ghostbusting around New York. Oh, isn't it lovely? And the government are being painted as the bad guys because they are trying to impose, restrictions on the Ghostbusters. Even though none of these people would be Ghostbusters without nepotism. So, it's fine. Anyway, also, the mayor is the bad guy for telling a teenager not to fire an unlicensed nuclear weapon around his city at random. Phoebe is therefore banned for busting, meets a ghost, and figures, hey, if I can't bust her, I might as well fuck her. Yeah, unfortunately, in trying to get some of that ghost-oozy. Oh, I did not like that word coming out of my mouth. She falls into the plan and evil clutches of Garaka, an evil, just chill guy. Just a chill dude. Maybe a god. Ancient death chill god. I don't know if he's actually meant to be a god, but if somebody asks if you're a god, you say yes. Anyway, Kumail Nanjiani is here. He might still be playing in Eternal. He's got some magic powers, and his appearance signified the end of that franchise, and judging from the box office receipts on this, he might do the same thing here and become an Omen. It doesn't matter. Ironically, Frozenempire does move at a glacially slow pace. It is incredible, because they have to reintroduce the characters. They have to shove back in the side characters from the last one and explain why they're in New York. They have to introduce new characters, and they have to throw back in all the old guys from the original Ghostbuster movies. And they have to do all of that before actually starting on the story. And then once they do, they just spend so long building up and being like, oh, it would be so bad if this guy got out and if all this happened. And you know what's going to happen, so why can't you just get to the point and have it happen so that then we could do stuff with it? It doesn't. And I couldn't believe it took, I think, at least an hour more before the shit hits the fan, per se. And even then, it doesn't actually move the story forward. It takes until about an hour and a half into this film before things get really bad, and it's like, oh damn, now we gotta do something. Now this is the time for the Ghostbusters to shine and stuff, and then they just sprint to the finish from there. And it's so frustrating because there's a lot of elements here that they could have really done something with. But they just, oh man. The hinted lesbian story, a triumph. The ghost that is literally a game of prop hunt, aggravating. McKenna Grace, amazing. Every other character, underdeveloped. There is something about just going, ooh, here's another god that we have to fight, that really runs your franchise out of steam after a while. I honestly feel like you would have been better just breaking the ghost trap. They hinted at that happening. Just have the ghost trap be over full, every ghost breaks out, and then start a TV show with these characters and let them, Lilo and Stitch style, go and collect all the other experiments. That was a great show. There's honestly a lot of things that are just a little bit sad about this for me. The fact that, apart from Phoebe, none of the others have any science experience or excitement to actually be a Ghostbuster, to the degree that they had to bring Dan Aykroyd's character back in a major way to do all of the ghost jargon and science mumbo-jumbo. And to be the most excited to be there. He gives the best performance probably in this film. And they shouldn't even have needed him in it. They pull too many punches and they throw way too many half-hearted ones. They've got so many characters, they could have sacrificed at least a couple of them to give this entry stakes, make it mean something. Instead, it just doesn't. And they didn't seem to be able to decide whether they wanted to make Ghosts more chill and funny and gentle family action, or more terrifying, horrifying. So they just kind of try and do both, and it leaves me feeling insane. Instead of doing anything real here, you know what they did? They literally made The Day After Tomorrow. But a bad version of it. So I'm giving this franchise ice cold 2.5 stars. The big evil bad doesn't break free and start doing the whole freezing cold city in July thing until 90 minutes into the 115-minute film. It's just unacceptable. Such a mess. Subscribe if you just want Busted to make you feel good again.